Hey guys, Pax here, and more news about Chapter 62 just came out. Again, spoiler warning. My past few videos have been spoilers, so my last one I actually forgot to say it, so I'm kind of sorry about that. So yeah, there's more information about 62. We actually got the summary from DBS Hype. Thanks to Yumi for the translations. Sorry if I butchered your name. So we just got some translations and we got a summary. I'm just gonna read right into it. Honestly, I'm very hyped. I've already skimmed through it. It's basically, we all know what's gonna happen. If you watch my previous videos, it's basically just summarizing what happened. Anyways, let's get right into it. So Moro confirms 73's abilities was added to his previous ability. Keep in mind, this is translated vaguely, so it might sound weird in English. Out of desperation, Vegeta attacks Moro. Gohan lets him know that 73's ability was only for 30 minutes and he should disappear. But Moro states that it's not the case as the power returned the original owner, which is not influenced by any time limit. Basically, Moro absorbs 73 and all his powers are basically permanent. There's no time limit. Moro appears behind Vegeta, touches his neck, and gets his ability. With Goku not knowing about 73's ability, Gohan explains it to his father. Vegeta, meanwhile, receives many hits. Moro even uses the Saiyan's Big Bang attack. As Vegeta ends up lying on the ground in his base form, Moro says, for a normal ki blast, he uses such an exaggerated name. Yeah. Piccolo explains to Goku that Moro should now also be able to use Vegeta's Force Spirit separation technique, Force Spirit fission. Therefore, fusion techniques like Potara and dance fusions cannot be used. In my previous video, I pointed that out. Basically, no fusions. You can basically take out Piccolo if you wanted to. But he probably doesn't even have to, because Piccolo, yeah. But he could. Meanwhile, on the lookout, Dende decides to go down and recover the energy of his friends. Basically revive everyone. He's basically the medic of the team, which makes sense. He cannot... I'm just gonna point this out. He could also bring some senzu beans, just in case. I mean, Dende is expendable, so... I don't know. That's just me reading that. This is what I think about it. So he cannot do nothing in this position as the Earth's guardian. Yeah, he leaves by saying, Esca Popo, I leave this place to you. Popo says, God, be cautious. Down on Earth, Krillin slowly moves towards the battlefield, regretting not having given Goku the senzu beans earlier when they met. Oh, okay, so they already have senzu beans. I kind of forgot about that. So the fight goes on. Piccolo and Gohan attack Moro together while the Namekian stretches his arms, holding Moro's legs. In a moment of distraction, Gohan creates something like a galactic donut? Okay, so it's... okay. Squeezing one of Moro's arms to his upper body, Piccolo screams Goku now. Goku appears firing a Kamehameha towards Moro, who loses an arm. As he inherited Piccolo's regeneration ability from 73, Moro quickly regrows his arm and stabs it through Goku's chest. So as I saw we saw earlier, Goku slowly loses consciousness and goes to the ground. Out of anger, Gohan attacks but has no chance. Dende informs Piccolo via his telepathic ability that he is coming to heal them. Piccolo notices that Moro can hear it as well and urges Dende not to come. As Moro understands the situation, he creates a barrier around the battlefield, making it impossible for both Dende and Krillin to enter. Moro pushes Piccolo and Jaco back, and the androids 17 and 18 try attacking from behind, only to be shot down by Moro. Piccolo apologizes to Jaco for getting involved in Earth's battle, but Jaco says that Moro's escape was the issue of Galactic Patrol, and that the Earth is part of his sector, so sharing the fate of the planet would be part of his job. Piccolo is glad Jaco sees it that way, as he tries to blow himself up with the whole area. But then Piccolo suddenly gets shot down by a special beam cannon from Moro. Moro says to Jaco, now it's only you left, Galactic Patrol. As Dende desperately tries to enter the barrier, suddenly a hole opens and he can enter. He looks back and sees an angel. It's not over yet, God of Earth. Dende, you are Meanwhile, Moro approaches Jaco, but says that he doesn't have any interest in his life energy as it's too weak anyway, so it's not necessary to keep him alive. Jaco desperately shoots his gun towards Moro, as suddenly a second shot appears, hitting Moro. It was Mirus in his Galactic Patrol clothes. Moro, aren't you Galactic Patrol? Okay, so yeah, that's actually pretty interesting. It was already kind of predictable. This whole chapter was basically Moro just kicking everyone's ass, and Jaco coming with Mirus coming with the clutch. It's still pretty cool though. Like, we get Dende actually being actively involved. That's actually a pretty smart move on his part, although very dangerous because of the Dragon Balls, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, if everyone there dies, you'll die next probably. So yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Mirus. So people are speculating that, I've seen it in Reddit, many people are speculating that Mirus is actually gonna kill Moro. I don't think this is the case. Just look at it at a writer's standpoint, it doesn't really look that cool, like good. Like, people are saying like, oh yeah, Mirus, these all like powerful beings. Mirus, Whis is gonna come in and kill him. Beerus, I mean, no, Beerus is not gonna get in there, come on. Beerus, he doesn't really care, okay? Beerus is out of the question. Mirus, on the other hand, people are thinking he could kill Moro because, well, he's an angel. However, I don't think that's the case. Because, again, Mirus is gonna die if he intervenes. But then again, as I pointed out in my last video, in DBS Broly, Whis did intervene. So it could just turn out like that. Honestly, I think Mirus is gonna... He's not gonna use all his strength, okay? He may use his guns and weapons, but what he's gonna do is he's mainly just gonna buy time for Dende. So Dende is gonna heal everyone. People are also saying that Goku's dead. You're gonna probably... Yeah, basically Goku's dead. People are saying that, but again, I don't think that's the case. Sure, he got a hand through his right chest, his upper torso, but that happened in the future arc, okay? I guess Goku's... Well, both of their bodies, Goku's and Vegeta's bodies, are a lot more durable now. And... I guess it shows character growth physically. Because this is not like the Saiyan Saga where like Goku gets impaled and instantly dies. I think he's gonna survive, okay? That's all I'm trying to say. So yeah, speculations. I might make a whole video about this, but I'm just gonna briefly hint it. I might emphasize more on the speculation in another video, but I'm just gonna put out my speculations of what's going on after this, chapter 63. So chapter 63 and onward, I do believe... Okay, so chapter 63, it's already basically confirmed. We're getting a Mirus and Moro fight. And if this format's the same, where they do like one fight per issue basically, then that whole manga, that whole chapter, is just gonna be Moro versus Mirus. And so after that, I feel like, again, as I said earlier, Mirus is gonna stall. They're probably gonna go to Supreme Kai. Grand Supreme Kai. I keep saying Supreme. Well, you're gonna go to Grand Supreme Kai. You're gonna go to Buu. If Dende actually succeeds on reviving everyone, they're gonna go to Buu. Vegeta, right now he's just like knocked out. He's probably gonna get, when he gets revived, he probably will regain consciousness, and he's probably gonna defuse Buu and Grand Supreme Kai. This is probably gonna be this is probably gonna be temporary, but he's gonna defuse them, and yeah, we're just gonna have Supreme Kai, because apparently Buu is just so incompetent and just... He's basically a Snorlax at this point. So... He's gonna defuse, and I don't really know, I probably have to think about this, but defusing Buu, Grand Supreme Kai, he probably has some ace up his sleeve. That's what I'm guessing. You're probably gonna do that. It'll be pretty cool if we dive in more into Moro's backstory to see his, like, how he turned out to this, as this guy. I did see a theory about going back to Moro's home planet and seeing, like, Janemba being born. I think they're saving Janemba for, like, a movie, if they're ever using him at all. But yeah, it'll be pretty cool to go back to Moro's home planet since, well, his whole shtick was like eating planets. So it'll be pretty cool to see if like his planet's like a dead planet and see why he became Moro, and why he became basically Galactus. And yeah, that's basically it. I thought that was over. DBS Hype said it like it was gonna be, that was the last thing he's gonna do, like say about spoilers, but he threw us this. But this is probably the last news we'll get until it comes out. So I'm gonna talk about this a lot more when it comes out, which is like in 2 days when this chapter comes out. And yeah, that's all I have to say right now. So hopefully you guys like this video. Be sure to drop a like, and I'll see you guys in my next video.